Years and anxiety writing days. Which means you're the making sure clients are taken care of, making sure we fight as hard as possible so we can do that. It's a lot of change, but it's
Running the pretty construction system. And the city's person working his first over 35 years. Right there, into the dependable and replacement. We expect everything we do have done, treating you and your property with absolute courtesy. Which are better than release and heal them. Now is the time to act. Get a full roof replacement with 3 other companies. The 3 offerings December 31st. Construction systems good. It's going to be practicing that. After 50 years, what else is going to be something about it? Or even when we retire? Drop beyond or budget. I'm going to say every place I mark them at during this school, 100 million countries, 7 million. But it was taking back to normal. But that's what it is. Your job as a doctor was fake. God's getting that together. It wasn't really that me. But I ain't no thanks to you for you guys and rise to the boat to get to this.
Oh, do you really need a cat? Yeah, we're coming. Thank you. Bye. It's a set. 65.
That's what you do with it. I was thinking I was told them, because what it says to California. Yeah.
Now you can sit there for 6 on here.
It's not to sign the signal. You know, the secret.
And you want to really slowly hear that.
You're on Steve. Yeah, I'm not interested in the first piece that before we share it with us. It's a guess as many cancer of them and yeah, just. You can be honest. You. It's going to the simple. It's please don't worry, she also. What's the name? What's the name? What was the lighting? It's my day. The twenty. The year over. And tell me that you know, open. I'm leaving her man. It's on, selected the kids. Sounds like we fast. It's here, breathe. Well, I don't know, Mayberry. Look, almost to the hands of here. And one man stands at the heel against many practice. They, an expert in interrogation of the ways. This is a fire, a fire. It's careless that eating garden fire, and he is the one. Mayberry, tonight at 8/7 Central on Mean TV. Five. 50. 50. 55. 7. 71. 71. 8. That's the amount of that. You want to.
Bonjour, Jayak.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Jayak.
Bonjour.
It's good to see you all. Did everybody get my many emails today?
Yes, with Quizlet links.
Yes, uh-huh.
Yes,
Were y'all able to go into Quizlet?
I have not tried yet.
Okay, that's okay. We'll try it together here in a minute.
It's for today.
That's just something that I'm trying. I had put some stuff on Quizlet before. I just didn't know how easy it was to get to, so
It-
hopefully we
didn't-
can all do that
You could
This
together.
is Rosetta.
Is
Hi,
it
Josetta.
you have to pay for? I did the free trial. Just
Yeah, you
okay.
definitely want to do the free trial. Don't pay for it.
I didn't know what it was, so I put it in spam, sent it
Oh,
off.
okay. No worries. It's okay. And I realized I just sent it, and I didn't give you any explanations what it was, so my apologies. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I don't see Frank. Candace isn't coming today. So I think we'll go ahead and get started, and I'll just keep admitting as they come in. So let me see if I can pull up the Quizlet stuff. I wanted to review you on the indicators of time today, because all the other stuff we're actually going to do activities on. So we looked at pluralization, demonstratives, diminutives, tense markers. So we're going to do activities with all of that today. I do have a few PowerPoints to go through, but starting off today, I do want to see if we can get into this Quizlet and do some flashcards. So but I don't know, it may not happen. Let's see, let me see, share my screen. And then, okay, please tell me you guys see my screen.
No. Oh, yes, I do. Well,
Okay.
I see everybody in the class, I guess.
Okay, but you don't see
No.
the Quizlet, you don't see the page?
No,
I'm
it's not up
seeing-
there.
Okay,
I'm not seeing you on here either.
yeah, I don't have my picture up.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how to do this. Share and maybe grab it here. Let's see, where was it? Still nothing?
Yeah, it's up now.
Yay! Okay, good. Okay, I'll put my video up. I don't like it, guys, because like I feel like you're looking at the top of my head, and I wanted to dye my hair, but I didn't get to, so you're looking at my gray right there. Okay,
I'm
so
letting my grays grows in, so it's fine. We'll just let them grow it.
So let's look at these flashcards. So we did indicators of time last week. So if we look at today, does anybody remember how to say today?
Nagom.
Ngom. So you just kind of click on the card and flip it to check. That's how you know if you got it right. So Ngom is today. Okay, what is this one? Somebody else.
Wabuk.
Wabuk. Let's check it out. Godowigas. It is. What about morning?
Wobbin.
Robin.
Robin. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Yep. Evening.
Cognac.
Cognac. Godowigas. What about early morning?
Ooh. Is that Gishgat?
Gishet. Gishep. I believe it's Gishep. Gishep. Early
Gishep.
morning.
Okay.
Gishep. Okay. And what about at a later time?
Mama P.
Bama P. Godowigas. And what about later again?
Mama Mina.
Bama Mina. Correct. What about at this time?
Oda Joe P.
Ora Jo P. Okay. Okay, so earlier we had early morning was Gishep. This is very early morning before Gishep.
Both Gishep.
Bos Gishep. Miigwech. Bos Gishep. What about this past morning?
Robin?
Sheba?
What'd you say?
Sheba? How do I say it though? I'm probably saying it wrong. Sheba?
Jiba? Jiba? Yep.
Sheba.
Kadowigas. What about night?
The bucket.
Uh-oh, I spelled it wrong. The bucket. I spelled it wrong, but you're correct. The bucket.
Good.
I didn't catch that. Kadowigas. Okay, what about midnight?
After the bucket.
Correct. Opta, because that's like halfway. What about last night?
The cook?
Show.
The cook.
The Coke. Yes. Whoever said that before, yes, correct. Sorry. What about dark after evening? So this will be a little bit later in the night.
Cognac? Quiche cognac?
Gish cognac.
Close.
Gish cognac. Gish cognac. Yeah. Okay, I guess that was all of them. Let's see. I guess this is just an ad. Maybe it's not all of them. We might have a couple more to do. Okay, day. I think Cindy said this earlier. Day.
Gishgat.
Gishgat. Correct. What about noon?
Nakwe?
Nakwe. What about right at noon? Nakwe. And afternoon, like between 12 and 5-ish or so.
Kishnakwe.
Gishnakwe. And then evening, time when the sun sets.
Cognac.
Cho.
Baguette? Smoke?
Bageshmok. This is also a direction. Okay.
We are an
So-
amazing
so
team.
you
We
said-
did it.
Huh?
So we're an amazing team. We did it.
Yeah, of course. So let's see, what is this? So do you guys want to go through the multiple choice questions?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the correct answer?
Ngom.
Ngom.
Okay.
Quebec.
Wabek.
Wabak.
3.
Wabek.
Yeah.
Which one?
Wabek.
Wabak.
Wabuk.
3.
Okay. Morning.
Wabin.
Robin.
Cognac.
Evening.
4. Cognac.
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 Early morning.
Gishap.
Bishop.
At a later time.
Bama P.
P.
Later again.
Orejopi.
Bamamine.
Bama Mina.
Wamamina. At this time-
Odajopi.
Odajopi. Okay, very early morning.
Both
Bishop.
Both Gishap.
Uh-huh. This past morning.
Debakok.
Coke.
4.
Show.
Jeba.
Sheba.
Correct.
Oh, Jeva.
Oh.
Okay, today. So how do I,
Ngom.
you guys know
Ngom.
how to spell it?
NGOM.
Oh, what a capital N.
Okay,
My
I
bad.
didn't put a capital. Look how easy it is. My bad, guys. Tomorrow.
Wabak.
Wabak.
Wabek.
Wabun.
Wabin.
Wabin with an N.
Cognac.
Onya.
PKONYAK.
Y-A-K.
I think that's how you spell it. Yeah. All right, we're crushing it, guys.
Ngom.
Ngom.
Okay. Capital this time.
Both
Both geese.
This one's just early morning, not real early morning.
Oh, just Geisha?
Bishop.
Uh-huh.
Early morning.
Bama P.
Bama P. Bama
Bama
Mina.
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 Uh-oh, probably not. Like that.
Odajo P.
Odajo P.
Both Geisha.
Boski ship.
Ski ship. Mm-hmm.
Shiba.
Jiva.
Okay, so night.
Becca.
Deb.
Okay.
Cat.
That one.
Deb
Two?
Cat. Yeah.
Remember, I misspelled it. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, that was right, but I just misspelled it. Yeah. And this
Okay.
one is,
Up to
Update.
bucket.
Bucket.
yeah.
Hey, Shelley, is it possible for you to zoom in a little bit when it's multiple choice? I can't really read. I can't really
Do you see me
read.
getting closer, Mall?
Not helping.
Let me see. I don't know.
Been able to zoom
I
in
don't
on
think
the
so.
slide through my Zoom app.
You're
Um,
not
so
able to?
You might be able to zoom on your own computer. 'cause
Yeah,
I was
that's
able
what I'm
to watch-
doing.
Okay,
Okay, thanks. Last night,
Cook.
the buck. Dark after evening.
Ishka.
Cognac.
Okay.
Geese.
And day is
Ishka.
Ishka.
yet. Noon.
Nakwe.
Nakwe.
Nakwek.
At noon.
Nakwek.
Nakwe.
Afternoon.
Ishnakwe.
Gish nakwe.
Then evening.
Begeshmok.
Correct.
Geshmok.
And night.
Bucket.
The bucket.
The bucket.
Okay, I know I spelt it wrong in there, so how did I spell it? Debug,
I think it was like DEB, wasn't it?
I thought it
was
was.
it?
Yeah, I don't even remember how she spelled it initially.
I don't
Yeah, okay. I guess I spelt it like that. Okay. And this one is
Up to bucket.
it split? I'm sorry if I miss it. Yeah. Okay, it's together. I forgot the D. Last night.
The coke. The coke. I'm working on trying to say these better.
Like that, I
Cool.
think.
Yeah.
Yep. Dark after evening. Okay, what's this one?
Gish. Cognac.
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 Let's see, Guiche Pecan. Uh-oh.
PKONYAK.
Y-E-T?
YAK.
AK.
Y-A-K?
Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
Gish.
Yeah.
Cognac.
I couldn't see it.
Okay.
Shelley, can I ask you a
And
question about
day?
that?
Geese get.
Okay, now we'll go back and do those.
I think somebody had a
two.
question they wanted to ask.
Oh, that was
Uh-oh.
me. I was just curious, when you're talking about dark, like late evening, like I'm trying to understand the difference between night and dark. Is dark kind of another way of saying like twilight, that time when when it first becomes dark outside?
So
Like dusk.
it's like, I would say it's like evening, the sun sets. Then we get into, I want to say it should be the bucket. And then, well, yes. So I'm sorry, after evening. So that goes before the bucket. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, it's really
So
open
it's,
to interpretation, but yes, I believe I agree with that.
okay,
You
thanks.
have your bagesh smoke, and then you have your Gishpa cognac, and then you have your de bucket is what it should be.
Okay, thanks.
I'm sorry, I misspelled that. Oh, let me let some people in here.
Maybe it's like when the kids are in bed compared to like when everybody's in bed.
Right. Okay, let me move this out of the way if I can.
Shelly, I have a similar question. It's Lena, by the way.
Hi.
Hi. This is fun. I love Quizlet and doing this with all of you. I was wondering for this past morning, is it always strictly like this past morning, the same day when you're looking back from the noon, afternoon, or evening or night? Or does this past morning also apply to like yesterday morning?
Like yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning? Okay, that's
Yeah.
what that means. Perfect. Okay. And after we do the Quizlet, maybe since Paige had that good question also about the order, maybe we could put them all in order really quickly if that would work after the games.
Oh, sure.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate it. Miigwech.
How do I'm trying, I don't know if you guys can see this little screen. Yeah, I just made it bigger because I'm trying to figure out how to move it without closing it. Let's see. I don't
Let's
know.
drag it.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, I guess I wasn't holding my mouth right. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Okay, this one was my bad. Opted bucket, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then this one was Gish
Ish, Kipon.
Cognac, I think.
Cognac.
Okay. And we missed this one. This one is
Nakwe.
Nakwe.
just Nakwe. I didn't realize we missed that one.
This one would be Nakwek.
Back. Oh, sorry, guys. And afternoon.
Ish, Nakwe.
This is a directional indicator.
Bagesh smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shelley, is that also the word for west as well? Bageshmok?
That was my question.
Okay, so it's talking about,
Oh.
yes, that's correct. Like Wech Bageshmok, because Wech is a directional indicator. And so we're talking about that direction where the sun sets. So yes, Wech Bageshmok.
That's the evening place.
Ready for a test? You want to test on this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna do true and false. We're gonna do matching. We won't do written because my spelling's not all that today. Okay. Is this first one true? Gishget, is it day?
Oh.
This is a true or false?
Yes, it's true.
True.
Okay,
That is true.
And
True.
then later again,
Yes.
True. Mamine.
Mamamine.
morning is Wabuk.
False.
No.
False, it would be Wabuk.
Robin.
Okay. Now Quek is at noon.
True.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's correct.
Last night,
True.
true.
Oh, no.
Devil
Oh,
talk.
Tabakok.
That's false.
Yeah.
False. Okay.
False.
Wabuk tomorrow.
True.
That's true.
Night.
Is
Bucket.
bucket.
The bucket.
And
Ngom.
Ngom.
Day and gom. Yeah, true.
noon.
Nakwe.
Nakwe.
Not quick.
Bamapi.
Nakwe.
Ish Nakwe.
Gishnakwe.
Mama Ben.
Żeby.
Sheba.
Shiva. Gishken, Gishke,
Gishpakoniak.
Cognac, yeah.
For cognac, okay, select from list below, so. Eau de Jaupie, let me think how I do this one. Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
we
it's down
matched them,
here.
right?
Okay, so Eau de Jaupie,
At this
At
time
this
or now?
time,
This time.
Time.
oh, no, hold on, I'm on this one. Okay, there we go,
At
and
this
for
time,
cognac,
evening,
This evening.
Evening.
Guichep,
Very early.
Early morning.
morning,
Early morning.
Beauce Guichep,
Very
Very
early.
Early morning.
okay. And Begeshmok,
evening,
Evening.
promenade sunset.
Evening.
and Opted Bucket is,
Midnight, halfway
Midnight.
through the night,
After.
that's correct.
which I think is my personal favorite because it's so pretty.
Look at you guys. Okay, so you guys liked the Quizlet, huh?
Oh yeah, this really helps.
Okay, but so it'll be there. You can go back on there and work back through these if you can, but you guys all did great. Now I will say there's some other stuff on Quizlet that other people have done. You'll see I have flashcards for demonstratives, and I haven't looked at these in a minute, so I apologize if I misspelled anything. The indicators of time that we did, it has 19 terms. The first one that I did on the 20 terms, there was one of them that was wrong. That's why I had to redo it. So the correct one is the 19 terms. We have colors in Potawatomi on here, and there are some VAI verb stuff on here, and then past and future tense stuff as well. So you guys can go into any of these, but yes, definitely you want to do just like the free trial. And I just do the free trial, but I was going to get with Justin and see if this might be something he would be willing to pay for. Or he might just want me to use the other program, which I kind of like this one better. But so anyway, I wanted to talk to him about that today, but I didn't get around to it. So anyway, good job on that, guys. Oh, here's Frankie. Bonjour, Frankie.
Bonjour, Frankie.
Bonjour.
Okay, so let me pull up. I wanted to show you guys. Where's that?
Frankie, we just did the Quizlet drilling with Shelly and the whole team. Just like going through all the flashcards and the tests and everything, if you wanted to catch up on that.
Were you able to look at that, Frankie, what I sent today? Am I muted?
No, you're not muted, Shelly.
Okay.
Frankie, I think you're muted.
There we are. So do you guys see my screen? What's on my screen?
Yes.
You do? So Cindy, this was your question the other day. See if I can make it just a little bit bigger.
I'm seeing about shopping.
Yeah. So remember, I think this might have been from the first class, but I was reading through the transcripts for the class. So you were wanting me to make up a sentence, and I'm not real great at making up sentences, but this is a sentence that I think you actually made up. You said, I am going to go shopping. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gish Pinidaso is our verb for he or she shops, and it's an irregular verb. And it's a O dropper, so it's going to drop that O at the end. I know we're not going to go through a lot of this, but I did want to explain that. So I am going shopping. We have Nawi O Gish Pinadas. We drop that O. Okay, so this is something that I learned today or yesterday, maybe yesterday and today. So O, this O we have here, it is a demonstrative at times, but not in this instance. In this instance, we're using it as like a preverb because you have, I am going to go shopping. So this O is like go, okay? So you're saying I will go shopping. And then I have the phonetics down here for you to be able to say it. Okay, now, like we really don't need this go right here. You could just say I'm going shopping. We don't have to have to go. I'm going shopping. So over here to the right, it could also read Nawi Gish Pinadas without the O. Either way, you're going shopping. I just wanted to show you a different way to write it, but if there's ever a time when you actually do use go in there before something, then you'll want to use that preverb O for go. Okay? But I just literally learned that yesterday, and then we just had class before this class started, and we were going over preverbs, and it came up again. So that's something new that I learned today. When will you go shopping? So Nisha P is when. Wa is what? Do you guys remember?
No.
Future tense conjunct.
It is future tense conjunct. And then here's O because we're saying when will you go shopping? And then Gish Pinadasyan. So you guys remember when we use the question words, we have to conjugate the verb with the conjunct form. So that's why it looks like this. So Nawi Gish Pinadas, here's how it looks in independent. Nija P Wa O Gish Pinadas, and this is how it looks in conjunct. So I just wanted to give you another visual of ways to look at how to do different words, and we'll probably end up doing some activities like this. I will have you guys actually transcribe what is being said in Potawatomi just to kind of help you out. But I wanted to show this. Does this make sense to you all? Yep.
I think
Okay.
so. And it really helps to see the independent and the conjunct verbs together like this too, Shelley.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go on to the question words. Guys, I apologize. I didn't realize until a couple of days ago that I didn't do the question words last week, and I had intended to, but I could see that I didn't load it onto my thumb drive, so I guess that's why it didn't prompt me to do it, but I should have it on there today. If I can get you, this is just, hang on a second. Okay. Let me move you. Okay. Are you guys seeing the PowerPoint?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Not Tege when asking questions. So we're going to learn the question words. And remember these question words, anytime we use them, we have to conjugate our verbs using what?
The conjunct form.
The conjunct form, that's correct. Question words in Potawatomi take time to learn, just as they do in English for someone who grew up speaking another language. It's a lot of question words to remember, and some may sound very similar to others, which can be confusing. Trying to memorize them through a variety of approaches and activities may help. When asking more complicated questions, you do not need the nay as the second word. In fact, you don't even need the nay at all. Instead, you will use who, what, where, when, why, how much, and how many question words. Excuse me a minute. Excuse me, guys. Okay. When you ask more complicated questions, the verbs will be in the conjunct form. Look at the following pictures and their associated question words very carefully. Wagnesia or Nesia. So Wagnesia is what? Some people use Nesia. I don't know which people use them, but they do. Some people shorten some of the stuff that we do. We're considered vowel droppers down here. But I don't know if they're like consonant droppers elsewhere, but so Wagnesia or Neja could be viewed as being what? So what is making that noise? Wagnesia. You would say
Shelly,
like
quick
Wagnesia
question.
E? Yes.
Yes. I was wondering when you say like some others might drop it or not drop it. Are you talking more of like a north-south Potawatomi?
Correct. Yes.
And not necessarily like into Obj or Cree or Odawa or anything?
Correct. I'm thinking just like with the other bands, the Potawatomi bands that are in the different regions.
Okay, like
Yeah,
the
we all
Prairie
do
Band
things
or
a little bit
Wakagon.
differently. And again, it's also like who they learned from too. So
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
Thanks. Miigwech.
So our next one is Waynesia. Waynesia, and that is who. Who is calling or who will reach the phone first is what our picture is. But so Wagnesia is what, and Waynesia is who. So we just kind of left off the G. That's the difference between those two. But it is very confusing. You can get them confused. So I always look for the G to know it's what. Nepesia is where. Nepesia is our where question word. Nijapi is our when question word. So you see the P and the J are just kind of switched around.
Can't you say ja? Napija or Nija P instead of ja? Say ja.
J, yes. Nijapi,
Uh-huh.
Nijapi, yes.
Okay.
That's our when. So it's like this example is when can I go on vacation? I always remember it because it's like, when can I go to the bathroom? Need you pee? When can I go? That's how I remember it. It works for me.
But I mean the JE, you can either say ja or ja, right? Because I've learned it ja.
So if I sound like I'm saying ja, I'm not. I'm saying ja. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Need ja. Ja.
Okay.
Ja. Okay, so next is Nija. How. So Nija could be how or what. So whenever you see questions, you're using questions, you really need to look at the rest of the words to be able to know if it's how or what. So Nija. Okay, now this one, Nija we. Now this is our why, but this, you only use Nija we if you're gonna say why. If somebody says they're leaving early and you say Nija we, you're just saying why. But if you say, why are you leaving early? It changes from Nijawi to Nijawetch. And then you'll finish your sentence. Does that make sense? So why by itself, Nijawi, is just an interjection. Why? But once you ask specific whys, then it changes to Nijawetch. It'll take a little bit of time to get that one. This one's really super complicated. Because there's some other stuff that come into play with the Nijawetch, the Nijawi, but that's the simple part of it. Okay, so here's the other part. Nijagauja is the why did, and the Nijawalja is why will. So we're looking at the gal and the wow as past tense and future tense. So remember the past tense is either gi in the independent or ga in the conjunct. So for here, if you're saying why, and if you're using past tense, it depends on if you're doing independent or if you're doing conjunct. So you would use the gauja and then of course the wow. So like we have we for independent for future tense, and we have wa for future tense for conjunct. So it becomes nijawalja. This one's a little bit complicated. So nijawi, nijawetch, nijagauja, nijawalja. It's all y. Sydney in here. And nijetso is how much or how many. Nijetso is how much or how many. And so you're asking in this picture, nijetso pongesian, how much? So you're asking, how old are you? Nijayi is which. Nijayi is which. Another technique that may help learn these question words is to remember and repeat common sentences that use them. And here are some examples on the next page. Napija Gajiayan. Where did you go? Napija Gajiayan. Where did you go? So this is our where. This is past. Our past tense in the conjunct, ga, right? Jia is our verb to go, and then yin is you in conjunct. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I think it's really important, guys, to dissect these sentences to know the specific body parts. I mean, it is to me, and that's kind of the reason that I teach the way that I do, because I really do think it helps. Nijetso Yawik, what time is it? Nijetso Yawik, what time is it? Wegnesia ga Jawebuk, what happened? Wegnesia ga Jawebuk. So this has to do with happening right here. Jawebuk, past tense, what? Nija pi wa giweyuk. When are you all going home? Giwe is our verb to leave. Yuk is you all. Nija pi is when, and this is in the future. Wa. Wenija okwe. Who is that woman? Wenija okwe. So who, that woman. So in this instance, this O is your demonstrative. So we're talking about that woman that's maybe just a little bit further away. It's animate, oda, o, ago. Remember, singular on the animate side of demonstratives. So this woman is just a little bit ways away from us. Wenisha Okwe, who is that woman? Nija Eshnakajian, what is your name? So Nija, this is what. Yin, this is you. So normally this would be, when we introduce ourselves, we say Indeshnikaz. So this part is talking about like, what are you called? So what is your name? Nija Ejnakajian. Nija Yi Dabian Gagish Penat Okwe. Nija Yi Dabian Gagish Penat Okwe. So which car did she buy? Which Dabian is car. Past tense ga gish penanat is by, and she, basically you're talking about that woman. Nijawech bawa bidagayen. Why didn't you come in? Nijawech. So this is the question. Remember, if we just said why, it would be Nijawi, but they're asking why didn't you come in? So you added this part right here. So now it has to be wetch. And so this is like come in, bidagay is come in. This is you. And bawa is like a negative, like you didn't do something. And so like, and we won't get into it a whole lot in this class, but bawa is used when you're doing conjunct. So it's a question word. And so we had to conjugate using conjunct. So to make it negative, you put that bawa in front of the verb. Now, if we were doing it on the independent side, we would change and it would be something like, let's see, cho bidagay si. So it's like cho and si, you have to have cho in the front means like no. And then you have to have si right at the end of bidagay. So anyway, that's what's called a negative. We won't get into it in this class, but I did want you to understand what the bawa was. This is where we're saying didn't, like you didn't do something.
Shelly,
And-
is the bois only for the past tense because it's for this sentence, like why didn't you come in? Is it only for past tense, or can you use it for present and future tense as well?
So you have to think about that in the English way too. I don't think it's limited to just like past tense, but I mean, if you think about it, if you're saying why aren't you going to come in? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's just
You would
that
still use it.
you're not going to do something. So it maybe gets a little bit trickier, but I mean, yeah, that's a good one, but I think it
Thanks.
applies both ways, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
Depends on what the English is, and then we'll know whether to use it or not. And then the
Yeah.
other question that I had briefly was when you did the cho version at the front, can you basically change any question or sentence that has the bois into a cho form as well? Or like, does that also depend as well?
Okay, so the reason it's this way is because we use the question word. But if you were
Yeah.
asking a different question and there was only like one verb in it, or maybe the be to gay was the first verb in the sentence,
Oh,
then
okay.
that's why you would use cho-si. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Yes, miigwech.
Okay.
Thanks, Shelly.
Okay. And
Cool.
if we have time a little bit later, I might show you guys that part, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. I want to make sure I cover everything that I had intended to for this class, but you know, we might get into that. And I'm going to try really hard to put an online class on this other format that we use for our online classes, to where it's just there all the time and you can always go in and view it when you want. And my goal is to have it up by the end of the year, when things slow down a little bit, because it's a new instructional tool that I've never used. So I will have to learn how to build a class into that. And so, but that's one of my goals I have for myself. So
Nice.
Okay, so
Shelley, do you
that
mean for
was,
the self-paced classes that you were talking about before that we want our live class to have the same material on there?
okay, say that again.
When you said that you're trying to get the project up by the end of the year,
Uh-huh.
are you talking about doing the same class that we're doing now, but for the self-paced version?
Yes,
Like, is on
correct.
the website? Perfect.
Yes,
That would be
correct.
great.
Uh-huh. And so there may be a little bit more information. I may take it out a little bit further. You know, this was planned this way because I was only looking at 4 weeks, but we'll see how it goes. But yes, it will be for the self-paced for sure.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's it for question words. Now let's look at indicators of location. There are many ways to indicate location when speaking in Bodewadmi. Some indicators use iguan, eja, gumgok, or locative, or etc. There's a lot of different ways. Some are consistent while others are dependent on the speaker's preference. And you guys are seeing the PowerPoint, right?
Yes.
Okay. Iguan is used to indicate a direction. So Waja Iguan is towards a particular location. And some of these are going to sound and seem the same. And there are some that are the same, but you say them differently. So speaker preference. So Waja Iguan again is towards a particular location. Quech Iguan is on top of something. Nam Iguan is underneath or below something. Idwe Iguan is on both sides. And Pame Iguan is to the side of whatever you're talking about. And Nana Iguan is directly in the middle. That Nan, or maybe the Na, but that's a preverb. And that means like directly in the middle, like the center. So you're seeing the iguan, and then you have to add like the pre-part to the front of it to get the specific meaning. Okay, so this is all with iguan. Now iguan is in the middle or the center. Napaji iguan is wrong side or direction. So Napaji is also used like for left-handed, if you're talking about someone that's left-handed, because they consider that the wrong hand. So Napaji iguan is the wrong side or direction, but I just wanted to point out that that's also used for left-handed. Niganji iguan is something that's in the future. Bakay iguan is towards the side. So remember we had another one just a minute ago that was also to the side. So here's another one. Iguan or yeguan tends to be used oftentimes when indicating a particular location. And beach iguan is when you're talking about something that's inside of something else. Okay, so if you just try to memorize like the pre-parts of these, it'll hopefully help you remember what they mean, because then you're just attaching like iguan.
Shelley, I think it would be a great idea if we could do a Quizlet for some of these iguans, if that's something you
Okay.
or the team might have time for.
A Quizlet for some of these directions?
Yeah, that would be great, Miigwech.
Sure. Yep, I can do that.
Thanks. That would mean a lot. And also the other particle, I think it was like yeguan or the other one. I know you said we can use iguan or that one for the other just to indicate a direction, but can you say yes, yeguan. Can you say anything like now yeguan to mean in the middle center, or like substitute yeguan at all for any of these iguans, or you have to use iguan for everything except for this exception?
It's speaker preference, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Power of the
Yeah.
speaker always.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just so many, different places and people that learned it different ways. And so, yeah, I mean, because there's even ways that things that we use down here that is how they say it up there, and you know, there's
Oh wow, it can really depend.
so I think like the way we learn, like Justin, of course, learned from a lot of elders from up north. But then when like he teaches us, like he's kind of adopted maybe something that he favors more than others. And so that's what we
Oh,
learn. But now
got
then it
it.
does come along later on that, you know, then all these other options come up. But probably by that time we've already learned it. And for me, I'm like, just teach me one way and I'll do it that way because, you know. But
That
anyway,
makes sense.
yeah.
Fletch.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we did talk about this a little bit. Gumgulk can be added to nouns or verbs to indicate at the location or going to the location. So gumgulk is you're either at there or you're going there. Okay, so Dabion Gumgulk, that's at or to the garage. Remember, Dabion is car. So you're talking about, you can use Dabion Gumgulk like a mechanic shop. And Skongumgulk is like a school.
Shelley, can I
So,
ask a question really quick?
uh-huh.
If somebody said W on Gumgulp, how would you know that they weren't saying at the car?
Well, I mean, yeah, I see your question.
Is it just context?
Going at or to, so
Like, meet me at the car.
yeah,
I don't know why, but I always think of it as like at the house of. So like at the house of the car.
at the house of the car. Yeah. I mean,
don't know.
gosh, you really come up with some great questions.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, it that's how we look at like it could be like where you park your car. It could be a mechanic shop. Now, I don't know if you would say it like if you're just saying meet me at the car. I don't know. That's a great question. I will
Thanks,
write
Shelley.
that down. Meet me at the car. Okay. The next one is Skongumgok which is at or to the school. So you're already there. If somebody calls and says, "Where are you at?" you could say Skongumgok. And you know, which means you're either there or you're on your way there. So Squadalgumgok, two are at the ice rink. Josh Qual Dalgumgok, two are at the ice rink.
Can
And
you
then Dalwa,
pronounce that again real slow?
Yeah, right. I was all, huh?
Josh, why do Gimgok?
Qual Dalgumgok.
Josh, wow.
Yeah. Joe, I think I said it right the first time, and the second time I messed it up.
Josh, wow, Dow, Gimgok.
Josh Qual Dalgumgok.
Shelley, shouldn't the EW be the O sound like we do in the South?
Where's that?
With the DEW part, that would turn into an O, like a do sound, right? Based on what you said last lesson.
Josh, wow, Dow, Gimgok.
Josh. Well, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's not always the case.
Oh,
but
there's
Oh,
exceptions
no.
to the exceptions.
yes, there are, guys. That's why, that's why I had said it's not always that way. Let me see.
Good
I'm
to know.
trying to pull that up.
Josh Quad. If somebody said Josh Quad, gosh, Josh Quado Gimgok, you'd probably understand it though, wouldn't you?
Probably. I'm trying to play it. Hang on a second.
Joshua Dao Gamak. Joshua Dao Gamak.
Okay, so he's saying Dow, Joshua Dow Gamuk. Joshua Dow. Well, he's saying Gamuk in this one, but Gimgok. Joshua Dow.
Dow. Okay.
Joshua Dow.
Josh Dow.
It sounded like he was saying Josh Quadow.
Okay, let me play it
Josh
again.
Quadow Gimgok.
Let me play it again.
Joshua Dao Gamak. Joshua Dao Gamak.
Josh
Josh
Quadow.
Quadow Gamuk.
Shush,
Okay.
quad down.
Okay, he's saying gamuk, but we'll look at gamuk here in a minute. Gamuk is you're actually talking about that building or whatever. You're not talking that you're at or you're going there. You're just referring to the actual building. So, but yes. So in this instance, it's gamgok because we're saying we're to or at. Zosh Shwadao Gamgok.
Thanks
And
for
I don't know
saying
if you
it,
guys
Shelly.
know how to use our dictionary. I can pull it up in a little bit. If you don't, it's really helpful. And that's a really great catch.
Thanks.
Dawalgumgok is at the store or at or to the store. Dawalgumgok. And that could be any kind of store. It could be grocery store. It could be convenience store. Could be shoe store. I mean, of course, you would probably add like the noun with it, but Dawalgumgok is just like the store. Okay, so that was Gumgok. Now we're talking about Gamuk. It can be added to nouns or verbs to indicate a particular location, venue, or building. So that's a good word to remember, venue. You're talking about the venue, not that you're going to or that you're there. So if somebody asks you where, I don't know, where so-and-so's concert was, you know, you want to talk about the venue. So here, Majin Kalgamuk is police station. Majin Kalgamuk police station. Mushkakiogamuk is hospital. You could be referring to a clinic. You know, it's really, there's not like a whole lot of different words to explain like the difference between like clinic or hospital. I mean, I guess you could try to make it small, but I've not seen Justin do that. So it's kind of like if you're talking to someone and you're talking about the clinic or you're talking about a hospital, you're gonna know. It could be urgent care, you know, so but you know, it's basically where like the doctor is Mashkakiogamuk Hospital. Tasalgamuk is a storage building, a warehouse, or a pawn shop. So a place where things are stored. Tasalgamuk, talking about that building. Zogmogamuk, bathroom. Zogmogamuk, bathroom. Tadiogamuk, we've had this one, casino. Tadiogamuk, casino. Wesiogamuk is a zoo, because Wesi is animal. Wesiogamuk, zoo. Nemoshgamuk is a doghouse. Nemoshes, dog. Nemoshgamuk, doghouse. Kokoshgamuk is a pig pen. So you can, if there's ever a time, and there's a lot of those times for me, I don't know how to say a word because we might have a certain word for certain things. You can just put words together like Josie, my coworker, he is so great at that, at trying to get the point across. Just putting things together I would never think of, but it's a really clever way to be able to communicate. Okay, next we're going to talk about locations with edja. Some speakers, instead of using gamuk, will put edja, which indicates the direction or location. So it's interchangeable. You either you like gamuk and you use it, or you like edja better and you decide to use it. They will then use a verb and put it in the third or the sixth person, which comes out as the place he, she does something or the place they do something. So third person singular, we know is our he or she. And then sixth person, well, this says sixth person, but our they is actually probably like seventh person. So the he, she, and the they. So gamuk or edja, take your pick. Here are some examples. Edja Deshchagadak is a porch. Edja Kasinjek is a sink. Edja Wajandak is the kitchen. And so here's an example. So you either like Eja Wajandak when you're talking about the kitchen, or you like Wajandal Gumuk. Same thing, it's the kitchen. It's just whatever your preference is. Eja Gajibi get Eja Gajibi Gajek, bath or shower. Eja Winpanuk, the thrift store. So like Goodwill or Salvation Army maybe, but Eja Winpanuk thrift store. Eja Tadik, you're talking about that casino or the place where they gamble. So again, here's another example I gave you. Eja Tadik is a casino, or you could just say Tadio Gamuk. I like Tadio Gamuk myself as far as saying it that way. And then Eja Wisnet, where he eats. Eja Wisnet, where he eats, he or she eats. So Eja or Gamuk, it's up to you. More examples with Eja, we have Eja Dawik, the store versus Dawal Gamuk. Eja Dabion Cook is a repair shop or a place where they work on cars. Or again, you could say Dabion Gamuk or Gumgok, depending on if you're just talking about the place or if you're there or if you're going there. Eja Maljeshnok is a meeting room because Maljeshnok is talking about gathering. So Eja Maljeshnok is a meeting room. Eja Modmok is a church because Modmo is to pray. Eja Shkonok is school. Remember we had Shkono Gamuk or Shkono Gumgok. You're still talking about that school. And then Eja Tazok is a storage building or warehouse or pawn shop. And we used that with Gamuk earlier. So there's your different ways to use location. And so here's still more. Napaji, like I mentioned earlier, you're talking on the left side. If you're left-handed, it could just be you're talking that way, left, go to the left, or Namanji, right, which literally means the good hand. Napaji, bad hand. T-base is straight. I don't never really hear that. I haven't heard anybody here use that, but can if you want. T-base straight. Ajo gets used a lot, so it's across, and it's often added to nouns. Like ajokne, across the road. Beishoch is close, referring to something close. Beishoch. Ngoji is somewhere. Ngoji mana is somewhere around. Iba is over there. And or you can use let's see. Eji is another way to say over there. I prefer Iba, but I see both of them being used quite a bit here. Wase is far away. Dapi is far. So it's kind of the same thing. Bidek is inside. Zalgech is outside. Shpamuk is up above. You'll hear this word a lot in prayer, shpamuk. Ji is there. You'll see Ji a lot. Ji is there. Shota is here. And then another, so Poji is just a slang word for left also. So Napaji or Poji for left. And still more. Nigon is out front. And there's Ajo again, or Ajwe, just depending on the region that you're in or who taught you to speak. That's across. Ajogami is across the sea. Netum is first. Squatch is last. Shkoyok is behind. And Ja, many times if Ja follows the tense marker, it means whereabouts. And you will see that quite a bit as well. Ja, whereabouts. Jig is another way to indicate something is close. It is put in front of the noun. So in this picture, you see the suxy or deer standing by a tree. So Jigbiak is by the river or shore. Jigbiak by the river or shore. And then Jig Mtuk is by the tree. So jig is saying that you're close to something. And these are the main two that I see, Jigbiak and then Jigmtuk. And then, okay, so locative. I did bring this up probably in the first class, but it's a way to indicate something is at, on, or near something else. We indicate this by simply adding a K or an EK to a noun. So Dopwin, which is a table. If you want to say, like maybe your keys are on the table, you would say Dopwinuk. Or, for on the table, or maybe you're saying someone's sitting at the table, or your bag is near the table, but you would just add that EK. If it already has the vowel, then you would just add the K. But that's what a locative is at, on, or near. And you will see that quite a bit. Here are our directions. Wechmokek is our eastern direction, and that's the direction where the sun emerges or appears, that Mokek. Wechnauquek or Wechgeshatuk is our southern direction. It's the noon or direction where it's the hottest part of the day. So Wechnauquek or Wechgeshatek is our southern direction. Wechbegeshmok is that western direction, and that's where the sun sits or drops. And then Wechkasinyak is that northern direction, and that's the direction of cold weather, that Kasinyak, that means cold. There are a few different ways to indicate an item or a person's location. Locative by adding K or EK to a noun, adding jig to a noun to indicate it is close to this, or being more specific with kwej iguan on top of something, or nam iguan below something. Okay, that's it for our indicators of location. I'll have to remember to bring or take a picture of it. We had a immersion class this summer. Well, they've had them for the past 3 summers, but people come here for 8 weeks and they study the language 8 hours a day. So we had gotten some t-shirts this last time, and we have a lot of fun because when we're trying to learn the language, sometimes we come up with the funniest of sentences, but that shirt that we made, the sentence was something about there's a bear standing on the table and the deer is laying underneath. And so we use these location indicators, and then Mako, of course, for bear, and then Suxy, but and table, the word for table, dope one. I know Ryan has that shirt. I don't know if you can put your hand on it really quick, Ryan, but if not, I'll bring it and I'll show it to you. It's real cute. And then we had people to like just maybe give us like a favorite saying that they had, and we put that on the back. But
I can get it in a minute.
Our language classes are really fun because you never know what's going to come up. We're always laughing because, we're trying to learn. So some of the stuff we come up with, it is pretty comical. And Justin, I don't know if you guys all know Justin, but Justin's pretty comical. So you really just never know what to expect. Okay, I'm going to do one more PowerPoint on dialects just because. And then we have some activities. I might introduce one more thing just to kind of shed some light on it, but it's Ryan, you let me know if you get your hands on that. So let's look at dialects real quick. And slideshow. Some of this we may have already talked about, but although there are some different words from community to community, we prefer to focus on the similarities. The Potawatomi, which we teach, has been greatly influenced by the folks in Wisconsin, but we do know a considerable number of Kansas terminologies, which we mix among our Potawatomi. We tend to think by learning both ways of saying something, you can adapt no matter what community you are in. And so that's something that I had mentioned. That's why I showed you the different symbols that they use in their writing up north so that you would be able to understand what they're saying there, because we don't use all those same symbols, but we still get, for the most part, the same sounds, except for when you are dealing with like the Ojibwe, they have sounds that we don't have. But as far as like the other bands of Potawatomi, yeah. It's just a different way to write it. So the largest difference occurs in the Potawatomi, which is spoken in Canada, in areas such as Cape Croker, Kettle Point, Wasauksing, and Wapo Island. This language is usually referred to as Three Fires because it has a mix of Potawatomi, Odawa, and Ojibwe in it. They also tend to favor the Fierro writing system. Northern Potawatomi, so here's a side-by-side comparison. They tend to favor the B over the P. In Kansas, they tend to favor the P over the B. The G sound over the K up north, and the K over the G in Kansas. The T sound over the D up north, and the D sound over the T in Kansas. So up north, they would say Bama P versus Pama P. In Kansas, both mean later on. I see a typo there. So they would tend to say Pama P, while up north they say Bama P for later on. We say Bama P here, even though it's northern. That's one of the things I was talking about. Even though we're where we are, some terminologies or some ways that we speak, we still use like the northern stuff. I don't know of any examples where we use the Potawatomi, the Prairie Band Potawatomi stuff in Kansas. They do have some totally different words that they use too. There in Kansas, but we just try to learn it and teach it all, just, so we can all hopefully try to be on the same page. The difference, basically, if you put your hand up to your mouth and say Pama P and then Bama P, you will notice the difference. I think this is called a vowel shift, but if you do it, you will know. One is voiced and one you feel air on your hand, and the other one you don't. On the P sound, you really feel the air, while the B you don't. So it's a matter of preference, really. So which is right? Neither. We believe that the true Potawatomi sound is somewhere between the two. Remember, we are using English letters to represent Potawatomi sounds. I think on certain words, they will tend to sound more like P's instead of B's, and some words, another typo, will sound more like G's instead of K's. There are some words which are different. How come? My speculation is that Potawatomi in Kansas had later contact with Kickapoo and Sac and Fox, while those in Wisconsin had later contact with Ojibwe and Odawa people. So occasionally a word was borrowed. In fact, the Kickapoo spoken in Kansas is extremely like Kansas Potawatomi because so many Potawatomi married in the Kickapoo tribe. Therefore, Potawatomi became the language of choice for most. A few of the different words, southern ways, Kajo for cat, and northern is Mayos. We use Kajo here. Justin likes that better, so that's what we use. Mashaway or Wabozo for rabbit, we use Wabozo. Binokchagay or Beanchagay, which is he or she cleans, we use Beanchagay here. So, like I say, it's just a matter of preference. The differences are slight. Focus on the similarities and you will be better off. As you learn Potawatomi, take some time occasionally to learn the other word if you run across it. That way you can be respectful to the community you are in when you speak.
So on those words that you just said, the ones that we normally use are Kajo, Wabozo, and Binchage.
Well, Cindy, you're up north, right? Are you up north?
Well, north of Shawnee.
Oh, you're here in Oklahoma.
No,
Oh, or
no,
Kansas.
I'm in Missouri,
Oh,
in
you're in
northern
Missouri.
Missouri. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what we use here, or what I've learned that we use Kajo for cat, we use Wabozo for rabbit, and we use Binchage for he or she cleans.
Okay.
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 And that doesn't mean that you have to. I mean, you can use Myos if you like. It's totally your preference, speaker preference.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Shelly, I put pictures of the t-shirt in the chat.
You did. Bless you, Miigwech.
Yep.
Do you guys see that?
Uh-huh.
It's such a cool shirt.
Let me see. Yeah. Do you guys see it? I can't, it's so small, but there's a picture of a bear. He's supposed to be standing. I guess he's sort of standing, but on the table, and then there's a deer laying underneath it. And so that's what the words underneath the little floral design there is saying. But yeah, and then the back, of course, is just like words that different people picked that they like. So yeah, Miigwech, Ryan.
No problem.
Let me see if I can get this out of my way. Again. Uh-oh. We must have lost Frankie for a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, let's look at the pluralization activities. And did anybody get a chance to work on these? We can work on them together if you didn't.
I didn't get a chance to work on these.
Yeah, I'd love
Okay.
to work on it together.
Okay, so we learned about pluralizing last week. Let me go down here. Here's a little refresher. So when we're pluralizing animate nouns, we're going to use K, EK, YEK, sometimes OK, and sometimes WIK. Okay, so animate, just remember K. I don't really have a good mnemonic for that, but okay. So Macaw is bear. If we wanted to make it more than one bear,
We say Macoke, right?
Macoke,
Yes.
like that.
And it's okay like Oklahoma.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then Namosh, what are we going to do to that? We're going to add an EK or a K?
EK.
EK, correct. Why? Because it doesn't have the vowel. It ends with the consonant, so we add the EK. We only added a K up here because it ends in a vowel. Does that make sense? Okay, Singo, this one's a little bit different. Okay, somebody tell me. Singo is a squirrel. If we want to make it more than one.
Is this one of those that have the yak or the yak? Singo yak?
Okay, say it again.
Singos.
Singok or singo yak?
Singok or
Singo yak.
Singo yak. Your preference. Either one is correct. And then Quay is a woman.
That would be quek.
Quek. Okay. And then Pewagan is a pipe.
Is this
Waganyak.
Tawaganac possibly?
Waganuck. Miigwin is a feather.
Miigwinuk.
Miigwinuk. So you guys see on that one, Powagin, E-N, the E-N and the N-E switch places when you pluralize with the Powagin and the Miigwinuk, and it's going to do it again a little bit later, I believe. Maybe right here. Dawagan, which is a drum.
Dawaganuk.
Dawaganuk. Drums. Pinojay is a child.
Pinojayuk.
Now this one is different. This one is preferred that we use the YEK. This is how I was taught. Pinojayuk. Remember it's an old form and it's only favored on some words, and Pinojay is one of them. So Pinojayuk is plural children. Okay, now this one does something different too. Do you guys remember Nene, which is man?
Ninweek.
Ninweek, correct. And here's Kajo. Uh-oh.
Kajayuk.
Yep. Ndaman is corn.
Ndamanuk.
Is that right? Ndamanuk. Okay. Make sure I spelled it right. And Naka, which is goose. You guys probably don't know that one because we haven't done animals, so I'm going to give it to you. Nakak, which is
The cock.
geese. Tuck, which is tree. Now this one is a little bit different. This one doesn't do the EK, it does an OK. Matuk oak. Mtuk oak. Mtuk oak.
I thought it was Matuk.
Matuk is a tree, but we're pluralizing it. Right?
Right. Sorry. Matuk oak.
Matuk oak, correct. Okay, what? Nodway rattlesnake becomes Nodwick. And then beans. Kojes. Yep, correct. Now remember, guys, Kojes is a bean. Jess. But if you say Kojis, that's head lice. You don't ever want to say that if you're talking about you made a big pot of Kojis, okay? So make sure you say Kojes. Kojesic, beans. Kano is an eagle. Right? So pluralized eagles is Kanope. And then muck is gonna be like mtuk. It's gonna end with an OK. Muck oak for beavers. And then Zinba, which is ribbon.
Zenbak. Zenbayuk.
Okay, wait. This one's different. Let me see if I can spell. Zinba. Yuck.
Yeah.
Let's see. This might be EK. Zinba yuck. Yes, EK. Okay, so there are your animate words. Remember, it uses the EK or a WIK or a OK. But yeah, good job, guys, on your pluralizing animate words. Let me pull up the other sheet. Okay, can somebody tell me the mnemonic device for remembering how to pluralize inanimate words? Instead of EK, we use what?
and
Inanimate. Or
inanimate.
Ian.
Right, we're gonna use ends for inanimate. So either en, yen, maybe some what, wens.
Short than AK.
Okay, so Dopewin,
Dopewinen.
Dopewinen.
Dopewinen. Most of these are pretty simple.
Toswinen.
Toswinen,
Jiptipwinen.
Jiptipwinen. I'm not even saying what these are. So no Tokchigan radio, Jeeptabwin chair. So when we're telling people to sit down, we say Jeeptabin if we're telling one person. So it sounds like chair. Jeeptabwin is chair, but we say Jeeptabin or Jeeptabuk. And we'll kind of go over that in a minute, but just wanted to throw that out there. Biwabkos is a phone. Now this one's a little different. Biwabkosen. Biwabkosen, that's phones. Macomb Kukos.
Macomb Kosan.
Correct. Washkonado is a flower.
Washkonadoyan.
Correct. It takes on that old form. Mishkos, which is grass. It's going to be just like the fridge.
Okay.
Mishkosan.
Mishkosen. Mean is a blueberry, and we're just going to add that
Meanin.
en. Meanin. Nebi again, pen. And guys, some of these have dicriticals. I didn't put them on here, so my apologies, but yeah. Sometimes I don't know, they have to give us like a shortcut key for the dicriticals, and sometimes it just stops. And so I always have to email our IT and they have to come fix it quite often. So when I'm doing stuff, sometimes I don't have access to that. And so anyway, my apologies. Pencils. So pen or pencils, Nabiaganin. So that we're just talking about something to write with. Wigwam is a home. Wigwamin, houses. Koman is a knife. Komanin. Most of these take the E in. Bedek Jiganin. Bedek Jigan is a fork. So we're going to go Bedek Jig Nen for forks. Gimsagan is an axe. Gimsaganin, axes. McCusnin, I spelt it wrong. McCusnin, shoes. Sorry about that typo. McCusnin. Okay, wait, hold on. What am I doing? McCusnin. Okay, there's plural shoes. So this is shoes or moccasins, whichever. Not Quagan is a necklace. So we're going to go not
Quaginin.
And that not, guys, that's another like a preverb. It talks about something hanging. Nop. So anytime you see that nop, you know it's going to be something kind of like that. So Jimon is a canoe. Jimon and canoes. You guys got that?
Was a little fast.
Okay, I can
Sorry.
leave this up here for a minute if you guys want to catch up.
Yes, please.
And Shelley, quick question from Jack. For the words that end in en, instead of going like with Jimsog and for axe, instead of going Jimsognin, we go Jimsognin. The N
Yes.
comes in
Yes.
and drops in before the en. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So that's a
Gimsognin.
different pattern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miigwech.
Why does that one do that, but then like Napquignen has the en form? Is that like, is it just something you kind of have to feel out, or?
So not Quagan. So Gimsagan. Yeah, probably so. I mean, I see what you're saying, but yeah, because let's see, Gimsaganen did it. Baduk Jiganen did it. No, Talk Jiganen. Yeah. Those are just things that you'll have to memorize. Can't
Okay, thank
be
you.
explained. Yeah. Okay, you guys got that?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold on. I will watch tomorrow. Okay. While you guys are doing that, let me see. Christy, I missed a lot. So I'm reading the chats, guys. Thank you, Jessica, for answering Christy's question. Okay, Frankie, I didn't know that about Odawa, about being vowel droppers. I know they call us vowel droppers. Okay, so
Shelly, to say, is there a way to say you're welcome in Potawatomi, or do we just say at that point for like yes?
yeah, it's really a ha or a how. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see, those of you that feel you are behind or are just, let me answer this real quick, joining us for the first. Oh, if I could type. Let's see, what is my email? And I'm going to put our phone number in here in the chat, guys. If you guys ever have a question, either email me or call me, and my extension is 1706.
That's really kind of you, Shelly. Miigwech.
Okay. All right. Let me get out of this and let's go on to the next activity.
Shelly, also, some friends and I are adding each other on Facebook, and I know that you mentioned that before for us to add you for the Facebook Messenger group. I actually found you just before class, but there's no way for us to add you, at least from my settings or my point of view. Would it be fine if we just message you from there and say, hey, this is Lena, and then you add us on it?
Yes, that's fine. That's what some people have been doing, is just messaging me in Messenger, and then I'll add them that way. So yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, so you'll send us the friend request and add us to the Messenger group, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Yes. Okay, miigwech.
You're welcome. Okay. Now let's do some demonstratives. I think I saw Cindy working on her demonstrative matching earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys seeing my screen?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do this together. My grandson, he always says, can we do it together?
That's
Okay.
so sweet. What's his name?
He is so sweet. He's my world. His name is Emilio, and he's 9 years old,
Emilio.
fixing to be 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, let him know he can come say hi to class anytime. He can come and say Bojo.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yay.
Okay, so here we go, guys. So this is our demonstratives. Remember, this is basically when you're talking, you're referring to something, you know, that's either right beside you or just a little ways away or really far away. And we have both animate and inanimate. And remember, it's a matter of perspective. All our perspectives could possibly be different. But so I got this in here a couple of different ways. So okay, let's knock out this inanimate plural. Which one does this go to? And I'll draw it on there if you'll tell me which one.
Nore ni any.
Okay, inanimate plural, noda, ni, any. You guys all agree?
Yes.
Okay. Straighten up there. All right. What about inanimate singular?
Oda o ago? Oh no.
Oda e
Yeah.
Oda e or Oda e.
Correct. Okay. Straighten up. Animate singular?
Oda o ago.
Ago.
Correct.
And I remember from the o que from that woman earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then this one, animate plural?
Koreki.
Oda.
Oda e egi.
Correct. Okay, so there's that one. Now this one, I broke it down. All right.
Ooh, this is good because it gets more layered and we have to really know these, breaking it down.
Okay, so you guys just tell me what to match it to.
I'm gonna say for the first one, oh, since I just remarked on it, would it be this further away animate thing? Where it's not like so close, but it's not super far?
Okay, O for this, a little further away, and animate, yes.
Yes, where it would be the second one from the left down.
Okay, thank you.
Yay.
Right there, right?
Okay. Yes, that's what I meant, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't see where that is on there. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. What about, how about you guys get this one knocked out? This one's easy. This close, both animate and inanimate.
Oda.
Oda.
Oda. Correct. What's Noda? Is it animate or inanimate?
Inanimate.
Inanimate. Is it singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural.
Plural. So it's gonna be which one?
Those far
Right.
away inanimate things. Oh, these close. Close.
Close inanimate things.
Right?
So like these cats, these fishes.
No.
Uh-huh. So like these, those, and those, okay? So if that's Noda, what's Goda? If Noda's inanimate and it's plural, then Goda is
Animate
animate plural.
Oda is animate plural.
and close.
It's the
Oh.
close ones, these close animate things. It's this one right here, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, what about Ago?
So
Go through your
those.
pattern.
It's singular, animate, that.
Mhm.
Okay, Ago is singular, animate,
Far away.
far away. Oda o Ago. That one? Is that right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. And what about knee? N-I, knee. Inanimate or animate?
Inanimate,
Inanimate.
Inanimate,
plural.
plural. And is it real far away or a little bit further away?
A little
bit
further.
Little.
away.
Okay, so let's see. This, I'm trying to find it in the little, those a little further away. Nope, that's not it. Those,
Like right column, third down, I think.
this further away, inanimate thing.
But it's
Well, no, these are
plural, right?
plural.
Ah, plural.
Hopefully I
Those
put
far
a,
away inanimate things.
Oh,
Okay,
the
there
first
they are
one.
right
It's the
here.
first one on the left.
It's right here,
Those are
right?
Or the third one down.
It was a
Right
little
here?
further away.
Right there,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, inanimate. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do light green. Which one's next? Gee?
That's gonna be the first one.
Hmm.
Just
Animate,
start-
plural. And
Yeah,
it's a little
animate,
further
plural,
away.
further away.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Any?
That's far away.
That's
Right?
far away.
Far
Animate
away,
or inanimate?
plural.
Inanimate plural.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bottom of the left column, those far away inanimate things.
Okay, yep, there it is. I was looking for it. Okay. Okay, which one's next? Let's do gray, I guess. So we have Oda, Noda, Annie, Eggy.
Those far away animate things.
Yeah, plural, animate, far away.
Goda, Gee.
Aggie.
So these are further away, not all the way far. Do I have a, uh-oh, here comes Josetta back in. I hope I have a choice word out here, guys.
Those far away animate things. Yeah, I think, isn't it the left fourth down? Right fourth down, I'm sorry. Those far away animate things?
Yeah,
Goda,
I'm
Gee, Eggy.
seconding Jack
Yeah.
on that. Because it's far away, it's not medium, it's far.
Okay, so this one's gonna be like the furthest away though. Which one?
Yeah.
Okay, I lost my place letting her in.
Jack says that it's the fourth one down on the right column, Shelley. Those far away animate things.
Okay. And this one is, which one were we doing?
Aggie.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I lost my spot, guys. Yikes, that don't look pretty, but. Okay, and the next one. Let's do this one. Okay, E.
Further away, inanimate things.
Further away, inanimate thing.
Singular.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So now what do we have left? AE.
That is
And that one is going
Far away, inanimate.
far
thing.
away, inanimate thing.
Thing.
So that's
Singular.
right there, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Did we get them all?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was a little bit more for me keeping track. Good job, guys. So you guys feel pretty good about the demonstratives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a challenge, but a good challenge.
I have another little activity that I can push out to you guys just for practice, and I'll do that if not tonight, tomorrow morning. But it's another demonstrative activity.
Yeah, that would be great, Shelley. And if you can make a Quizlet for this too, so we can practice drilling, that would also be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Miigwech.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Diminutives. How much time we got? 6:48. We've got diminutives to go. Oh yeah, we should get there. Okay. Okay, what do you guys remember about diminutives?
If it ends in a vowel, you put a K.
Not a
that.
K. So a E or a K is like for
Oh, I'm sorry, an S. An S.
yes, an E
Yeah.
or an S. Correct.
I think there was an S
Oh.
with the river one from last week's class.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this one, let me
If it ends in a vowel, it's an S.
yes. So it's gonna be walkshis.
Walkshis.
But remember, there's a word that you can use to make things small. You guys remember what that was? Starts with the G.
GA.
Can you see that? So it's going to be walkshes, or you could say gachie o wakshe. If it was me, I would just say walkshes because it's just, it's shorter.
Yeah.
Means the same thing.
What was the
Okay.
word for young?
What's that?
What was the word for young?
Young, shka,
Shka. Thank you.
SHKE.
Very good.
Okay, so Dabion,
ES.
Dabianes,
Yes.
or
Gachie o Dabian.
Gachie o Dabian.
okay, so this, let's see. Gachie o wakshe. Dabion is animate, but it doesn't really matter. So this, I think this one you could go Gachin Wam. Oh, sorry. Chunwam get. So Dabianes or Gachin Wam get. Dabian. Toswin is a cabinet. Okay, so you guys remember when it ends with the WEN?
You change it
can?
to, yeah. You change it to WAS.
Okay, good job. Toswas. Okay, since we did, I'm just gonna do like just the regular way. I don't know if like this is throwing you guys off.
Shelley
So
is the
this-
one for Dabian for car Gachinwam get. Is that because it's animate and that's the animate form that you take for animate
Well,
words?
no, I don't think so. Because I mean, Dabian is animate, but it doesn't really matter. That's where I was going with it when I did that, because that looks right. Gachin Wam get. Because it doesn't matter. I think that was one of the questions that came up, whether it was animate or inanimate, you know, about the ES and the S, but I believe it's just another way to say it. I want to say like MGET is like a VII. It's
Okay.
called an augmentation. So that's why I was like, I don't know if I want to put this because we haven't gone over that very much. I don't want to confuse you guys
This is great. I
or
think we love
myself.
it. Yeah.
I mean,
Confuses
you know,
me.
at some point we might get to it. But okay, let's see. Gigyago. What are we gonna do to this one? Gigyago. Because it's already got that vowel, so we're just gonna add that S. What about Wabozo, which is rabbit?
Wabozos?
Yes.
Wabozos. And Gigabe, which is boy.
Gigabase.
Gigabes.
Gigabes. Mazenigan, which is a book. So we want to make
Mazinagas. Mazinagas.
Mazinagas. We want to make
Oh
it
yeah,
like
that's right. Mazinagas.
Yeah. And Mako is a bear.
Makos.
Makos. And Dopewin is a table.
Dope
Ends with
boys.
W-E-S.
Dope
was correct.
Dope was. Okay.
Correct. Godowigues. Good job on that, guys. You guys got that? Everybody got that written down? That wants it? Let's see. Oh, I wanted to do this one. Oh, we didn't get that. How much time we got? Okay. We're gonna move forward. I'm gonna try to get this last one done. Can save that. Let's see, what is it? Tense markers.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, there it is right there. Okay. So here I just want us to say what we're saying. And I gave you the verbs up top, what they mean. We know maji is our verb to leave. Wisin is our verb to eat. Jia is our verb to go. And wajandat is our verb to cook. So if we say nagi maji, what are we saying?
I left.
I left. What about nagi wisin?
I ate.
I ate.
I ate. Nawi wisin.
I will eat.
I will eat.
Or I want to eat. Like
Yeah,
either?
it could be.
Oh.
I plan on eating. I will eat. Nawi maji.
I will leave.
Since this is a question,
Uh-huh.
for number 4, would you say, will I leave? Like you're questioning yourself? Or, oh no, they're all questions. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I got that. They just all have the question mark. So I just did it from that one.
Yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
Maji men.
This is a plural.
We all leave, not you.
Gawi maji men. Let's see.
We all, including
No,
you, I
this
think.
one, we're not excluding anybody on this one. This is
Is
where
it we all eat? Or no, we all leave?
we all will leave.
No, we all will
We
leave.
all
We're
will
not being
leave.
this time.
Future
We're gonna let
tense.
everybody go. Okay, but what about Gawi maji?
You will leave.
You will leave. What about Gagi maji?
He left.
Gi is
You left.
Yep.
You did leave. Or you left. You could say it like that. Would be correct also. Gagi majim.
They
left.
you all, or
They left.
You all left.
I thought it was
left.
you all.
And we maji.
I leave.
He, she
Oh, she leaves.
will leave.
Are you
Yeah.
on 8?
I am on 9.
Okay, so Gagi Majim was they left, right?
It's you all left.
You all left, Gigi Machim, you all left.
Got it. Maji is
He,
he or she
leaves.
left, or he or she will leave.
Okay.
He, she will leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nawi Majimen,
We, but not you, will leave.
correct. We're not letting you go with us. Or like, we'll leave. It's funny because when I think of this, I think it's kind of rude, but Justin says it's polite. So we're total opposite.
I could see it being like
Oh, that's
polite,
right.
like
That's right.
we'll leave in the morning. Like if you're staying at someone's house, it's like we're gonna leave, but not you.
Yeah.
Live here.
Yeah. It's like, the example he gives us, we're going, but you're not. It's like, how is that polite? But I guess how it's in context. However,
It's like if you're at Thanksgiving dinner and you're telling everybody we're leaving, meaning your family.
right. There you go. Okay. There you go. Maybe that's the nice part that you're leaving. I don't know. Okay, number 11. Gui Majik.
They will
leave.
Okay. And Gui Majine.
Will you leave?
They leave.
Are they going
Is it
to
like
leave?
are you or will you?
Yeah. It's like, are you leaving?
Are you leaving?
Yeah. Sorry. I get distracted. This little thing pops down. I don't know if somebody's trying to come back in or what. Gagi Majine.
Did you leave?
Did you leave?
Look at you guys. Majikne.
Did they leave?
Correct. Gagi Wajandatne.
Oh.
Did they eat?
Did they
cook?
cook?
Did they
There you go.
cook?
There you go. And then the last one, Naweji Amen.
Will we go?
Leave it, not you will leave.
But yeah.
Are going.
Let's see. So it's Naweji Amen. So this one's is
We, but not you.
But not you. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we, but not you. Yeah.
Something like that, probably.
Not
Okay.
you.
All right. You guys got that?
Are going.
And I think I have time just to show you one other little thing.
Shelley, and also if we have time after that, if we can briefly put the time markers that we did at the beginning in order. Otherwise, if you could email us that later, either way.
Oh, okay.
Up to you.
Thanks for reminding me. Time
Definitely.
in order. Yes,
Yeah.
I wrote that
Perfect.
down.
Me go ahead,
Okay.
Shelley.
You're welcome. Okay, really quick. This is a command form, what's called imperative or command, and it's like super easy, only two things. So with our verb maji, which we know is to leave. So when you add an "in" to the end of it, you're telling one person to leave. Majin, leave. Versus majik, you're telling more than one person to leave. Okay, I just wanted y'all to know that because I think we're going to be maybe covering some stuff and some activities, and I had a few command imperative sentences in there, and I was like, wait, I haven't taught them this yet. So, and then gage maji men, let's leave. So remember last week, I believe it was last week, we learned about the GAY, the GE. It's like immediate, like present tense.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Justin says it's a pseudo form. GAY is like an immediate future tense, but mostly we just use the telling the one person or multiple people. So anyway, I wanted you
Shelley,
to see this. Yeah.
yes. For the gay with the imperative form, would you basically just conjugate the verb in the Maji form that we have here, like for example, and just like conjugate it based on the person and number, and then just put gay in front of it, and that just means let's, or in that sense, like it's hard to explain it in English, but would you do it for that, or is it just for let's leave, just for gay Maji men only, if that makes sense?
Oh, so are you asking if you could use gay like for other verbs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious about that too, but more like if you can conjugate, like instead of like let's all leave or let's all leave without you, like without doing that, can you use any other form of like first person singular or anything like that with the gay, or is it only for the let's, like the all of us leaving?
So I would say, because you're talking about multiple people, I wouldn't think you could use it for first, second, third person singular.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I'm
it's
just wondering
like,
if it would work for the others plurals, or if
yeah,
it's just for let's leave.
yeah. Seems like, I don't know, I'd have to look back at my PowerPoint that I had last week, but I might have made that distinction, but that's what I'm thinking right now because, those are singular up top, whereas, your plural comes in down at the bottom of the pattern.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
makes sense. Okay,
Okay.
no problem. And then also, since you mentioned other verbs, we can basically use like let's eat, let's cook, for anything, right? And just put gay with the let's form.
Yes.
Okay, and that's for can you use it for both the we all and the we without you for the gays? Like we
I would
like
think
let's
so
all
because you're still
leave.
talking about multiple people.
Okay, so it could be either like we all, like everyone, and then we all without someone,
Yes.
as long as you conjugate the correct form. Okay, perfect. Miigwech, Shelley.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so I will work on some Quizlets for you guys for next week. What I have written down, we will do a possession activity next week. We'll work on the basic greetings. I think, did I send that to y'all already?
Yes, I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
Okay, and so then I have some sentences that I want us to translate. By us, I mean you. I think I sent you the skits.
I think you sent us the lunch skit, which I'm looking forward to. And if you could send us more skits, that would be awesome, please, Shelley.
Okay, I can do
Miigwech.
that. Let me make me a note here. And then I will send you some colors and some relative terms and some animals. Maybe in PowerPoint or maybe just like a list. I don't know. I whatever I come up with.
That would be
'Cause
amazing.
those are things that I wanted to cover. And so once I get all that covered, that pretty much is everything that I had intended. If you guys wanted to meet again, we could, and that would just be like practice stuff, or we could just shut it off next week. But please know that even though if we do, when the class does end, whether it's next week or week after, we can kind of continue. I can still send you stuff via email. I might could get some time extended on the Zoom. I don't know. We put it in for 4. I mean, I know I could definitely get one, but we wouldn't want to do stuff during the holidays. So anyway, just think about that. If there's anything that you guys can think of that you might want a little bit more information on, then please email that to me and I'll try and make sure we cover that as well. So just think about it and let me know if you guys want us to be here like another week after next week. 'Cause
Yes,
next week,
that would be great, Shelley. I know I definitely want to, and I think a couple others said that they do as well. If we could
Okay.
plan for the extra week, that would be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
Yes,
lovely.
and then
Kalani. Frankie does too.
Okay. And then I know that for the few that we have in the chat page, we've just basically been using it on Messenger, just like Mano Wobbin, just to get us in the habit of using our language and using the words, getting familiar how to like respond, things like that. It could be for anything, but it's just another tool that we have to practice. So please know that. And it's not mandatory by any means, but okay, I think that's all I have for tonight, and I will be pushing out some stuff to you guys. Always communicate with me if there's anything else that you need, want me to cover, want me to make clearer if I didn't make it clear, whatever the situation may be. But I will say that I have really enjoyed all of you. All the questions, you keep me on my toes. It makes this for an active learning experience, definitely because I'm still learning myself. And you guys are helping me with that process as well, because you make me think about things that I never did. But then you also think about a lot of the things. I was telling Justin that when I first started learning the language, I had all these questions pop up, and a lot of you have asked those very same questions. So I was kind of ready for them. But then you also come up with those that stump me that I never thought of before. And it's like, wow. But anyway, it's all fun, and I've enjoyed you all so much, and I'll look forward to our class next week.
Oh, miigwech, Shelly.
Miigwech.
You always give us the best of you. Miigwech so much. And definitely
Stay safe,
I
warm and
am,
well.
yes, I'm just quickly wondering, Shelly, I think some of us, or maybe even all of us, are interested in possibly continuing with you in the new year. So are we continuing class afterwards, or just a new session will start and we can just keep rejoining?
Let me look at that. I know I will definitely be doing a class. I'll do one every spring and fall. But like I had came up with that beginner class too, to cover things that we didn't cover in one. So it gives you a little bit more, so you're not always learning like the same material. I'll have to see what's going on really. Justin had said that we wouldn't do any classes until after winter storytelling. Because that's like a lot of prep, and you guys can attend our winter storytelling online. You can do it online.
Yeah, I did it this past winter. I attended it.
Yeah, it's scheduled for February. Let me look in my little book here. Oh, darn, I don't even have a calendar for that far out. My brain's not working. I know Justin already scheduled a day. I will let you guys know next week when winter storytelling is.
Perfect.
But I'll be trying to figure out if we discontinue this one or if it's going to be a new one. But the class I'm trying to develop online, your self-paced one, that possibly may have some stuff that we didn't cover in this, but at least it's there for you to keep kind of working through the different things. And I will put like quizzes and different activities in there for you to test yourself. So yeah, lots going on. I'll figure it out and I'll let you know.
Okay, miigwech, Shelly. And also it looked like when I was on the site just before class, someone, I think one of your colleagues, I am trying to remember their name, but it seems like there's another class being offered next week. If I'm not sure if you're part of that yourself, or if that's part of the beginner 2, or intermediate, or something else entirely. But it seemed like it was in between our beginner 1 class and the intermediate. So let me see if I can pull it up. But there was like an update.
Is it like the language series class?
Yeah, it was with another instructor.
Yeah, she's also Citizen Potawatomi. What is her name?
It says Lindsay
Lindsay Marine or something like that. Yeah, that's not,
I'll put it in the
our
chat.
department. But yes, it would be definitely worth your while to participate in that. I think it's called a language series. I can't remember how many weeks it is, but Lindsay has been working with the language for a long time, so that might be a little bit different take on it. So yeah, definitely take part of anything that you can, even with the other communities. If there's something, I know let's see, who is it? Not Nottawasepi, but Pokagon. I think they offer a lot of classes that you can participate in.
Oh,
And
nice. And we can
maybe
learn some of the
Forest County.
northern expressions.
Yeah,
with
maybe Forest
Pokagon.
County as well. Now they will be doing a different writing system, but with the information that we've provided, you should be able to adjust to that. And I don't know if
Perfect.
you guys can see this. I know we have some can you see it?
A
Yeah.
blue book, right?
You have to take the blur off your background, Shelley.
Oh gosh, and yeah. Tell me how to do that. Let's see.
Go to video. If you hit the little up button, it should give you video settings.
Yeah, there's a video.
Let's see.
Okay, I see it. You guys are smart. Okay, what about now? Can you see it?
Yes. Reference grammar.
So this is gonna
Win
be
reference
you
grammar.
linguist people, you're gonna love this.
Yes.
Me, not so much. This may answer a lot of your questions that I can't, but Justin recommended this book.
Perfect. Miigwech, Shelley.
You guys got
That's
it?
awesome.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I know Frankie and Sydney will be very happy as well to see that book.
Oh,
and everyone
good
will.
deal. Good deal.
Perfect. Okay,
All
thank you
right.
so much, Shelley, Miigwech. And
You're welcome.
yeah, hope to have that extra 5th week. And looking forward to winter storytelling and everything we've got. So Miigwech, everyone. Miigwech, Shelley. And can't wait to see you next week.
Okay, sounds good. Mama Mina.
Mama Mina.
Mama Mina.
Mamma Mina.
Okay.